Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, the feud that will never end. When it comes to rap beef, no two names bring more drama than Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. It's a rivalry that's been simmering for years, boiling over into Fashion Week brawls, cryptic lyrics, and social media explosions. And just when you think the two rap queens might let bygones be bygones, Twitter, or X if we're being formal, turns into a battlefield all over again. This week, the war reignited in full force and the internet is still in flames. The latest round of shade kicked off when Cardi B dropped her highly anticipated second album, Am I the Drama? And boy, did she live up to that title. The record debuted at number 1 on the Billboard 200, making it her second chart-topping album and proving she's no one-hit wonder. Fans celebrated with hashtags like #CardiIsTheDrama and memes praising her as the real people's queen. Nicki, who's been in the industry for over a decade and wears her Queen of Rap title like a crown, wasn't exactly in a congratulatory mood. Instead, she fired off tweets questioning Cardi's sales numbers, mocking the album's price point, $4.99, is this Walmart or Billboard, and even shading Cardi's pregnancy. Though Nicki deleted the tweets, the screenshots spread like wildfire. Fans knew the feud had just gotten personal again. Cardi B is not one to hold her tongue, and her clapbacks came swift and sharp. She fired back with posts telling Nicki to stop comparing herself to the new generation of rappers and instead compete with her own peers, Rihanna, Taylor Swift, and Drake. Why are you looking down instead of across, she asked, in a not-so-subtle drag that fans instantly turned into memes. But Cardi didn't stop there. She went for the jugular, dragging Nicki's family scandals and personal life into the spotlight. She referenced Nicki's brother's criminal conviction, her husband's controversial past, and even took shots at Nicki's struggles with fertility. It was raw, brutal, and undeniably messy, the kind of scorched earth response that makes social media explode. To understand why this fight feels so heated, you have to rewind. Cardi and Nicki's tension isn't new. It's practically hip-hop folklore at this point. Back in 2018, at Milan Fashion Week, they had their most infamous confrontation. Cardi tried to confront Nicki face-to-face and chaos erupted. Security rushed in, shoes were thrown, and Cardi left with a knot on her forehead. Since then, their rivalry has been a saga of cryptic verses, Instagram rants, and shade-laced interviews. Every once in a while, fans thought maybe they'd made peace, but nope, the feud has been resurrected time and again, and this latest chapter might be the ugliest yet. On one side, you have Cardi's supporters, the Bardi gang. They see her as the underdog who clawed her way from Instagram comedy skits and stripper stages to Grammy-winning stardom. Superstardom. For them, Cardi's authenticity is her crown. One fan tweeted, "Cardi didn't lie. Nicki's been in the game 15 years. She should be competing with legends, not dragging new girls down." On the other side, the Barbs, Nicki Minaj's fiercely loyal fanbase. They argue that Nicki paved the way for Cardi and every other female rapper dominating right now. Without Nicki, they say, there wouldn't even be a lane for Cardi to drive in. A viral Barbs tweet declared, "Cardi needs to stop using Nicki's name for clout. Nicki is the blueprint." Then there are the messy middle fans, the ones who don't take sides but live for the chaos. Their memes are taking over Twitter, Nicki and Cardi photoshopped into WWE wrestling posters, gifs of referees holding back boxes, and jokes like Drake watching this drama like it's free Netflix. The timing of this feud is too perfect for some fans to ignore. Cardi's just scored a #1 album while Nicki is rumoured to be prepping her own project for 2026. Is this feud authentic rage or is it a carefully orchestrated promo strategy? Industry watchers have pointed out that Nicki often stirs controversy before a release, while Cardi thrives when she has someone to clap back at. In other words, both of them benefit from the drama. The beef keeps their names in headlines, their fans engaged, and their music streaming. But make no mistake, this feud is no longer about chart positions or who raps better. It's about legacy, ego, and the crown. Nicki Minaj has spent her career defending her title as Queen of Rap, and she's not ready to pass it on. Cardi B, meanwhile, is building her empire in real time and refuses to bow down. For both women, the stakes are bigger than Billboard. They're fighting for dominance in a culture that rarely allows two queens to shine at once. And sadly, instead of celebrating both, the industry seems to fuel their rivalry.
So, who's winning? It depends on where you stand. Cardi currently has the numbers and the momentum with her album, while Nicki has the longer legacy and an army of diehard fans. Online, it feels split right down the middle. What's undeniable is that this feud has captivated the internet. Every tweet, every clapback, every fan-made meme is keeping people glued to their phones. Twitter hasn't been this chaotic since Elon Musk renamed it.
Here's the truth. Cardi B and Nicki Minaj are two of the most powerful women in hip-hop, and whether they admit it or not, they need each other. Their feud keeps them relevant, their fans entertained, and their names in constant conversation. Without one, the other loses a worthy rival. But as juicy as the drama is, it also highlights the double standard in music. Male rappers can beef, reconcile, and still be celebrated. But when women feud, the world acts like there's only room for one. For now though, the internet is eating good. The Cardi versus Nicki saga is the gift that keeps on giving, and nobody's looking away.